Christone, Kingfish, Ingram, and Ghalia Volt will be on CBS's 60 Minutes this Sunday, October 29th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're recording this on October 28th, which is a Saturday. So tomorrow, if you're watching today, this is a really big opportunity for both of these artists, Willie. And we rarely ever see mainstream attention such as this for blues artists.
Well, I think, Pete, they're focusing, there's a bit of a focus on the blues. There's also on the mythical stature of the city, or I guess town, because it's got how many? Maybe 15,000 people.
Yeah, this feature in Clarksdale, Mississippi, which is where Kingfish is from. And of course, the home of the famous Crossroads, where Robert Johnson allegedly made a deal with the devil.
Allegedly, Pete. But whether he did or didn't, what remains is that this is an important part of American music. And I think that in the rider that came along with 60 Minutes in this episode was that the blues is one of the most influential musical genres. Pete, I would argue it is the American musical genre. And I'm not necessarily just saying the blues itself, but that music has spurred rock and roll. It has spurred rap, soul. All these things came from the base of the tree, from Clarksdale, Mississippi, and Robert Johnson being a prime mover, but also some of the other artists. Pete, what do you think of this? What do you think it means? Do you think it means that America is maybe looking more that are the blues like sort of mythical now and not music? Or do you think that it's the inclusion of very youthful Ghalia Volt in Kingfish is actually trying to show that this is very much a genre and a music that is alive and well, Pete?
Well, first off, Willie, hats off to CBS, because blues rock gets pretty much no mainstream attention. Kingfish won a Grammy, and guess what? It didn't show on CBS. You know, when the blues Grammy happens, they don't air that when it actually happens on TV. That's online. You got to check that out. So, I mean, hats off to CBS. You know, they recently had Buddy Guy on CBS Saturday morning. So they're really showing some love to the arts, which is pretty cool. And for these two artists, they're both very young still, in their 20s. And this is definitely going to help both of them out. And it really shows right now, this genre is getting pretty healthy, Willie. You know, Kingfish just performed at Eric Clapton's Crossroads Guitar Festival, garnered a lot of buzz there. Ghalia Volt just put out a new album. She debuted #2 on the Billboard Blues chart. Probably would have debuted #1 if she wasn't going against a guy named Joe Bonamassa. So both of these two seeing a lot of success right now, and this could be a real launching pad for both of them.
And I think so too, Pete. Everything you said, I agree with. And the biggest thing is that for those watching, if you want to do a little research ahead of time, there are no lack of resources. You can go online and take a look at both Kingfish's and Ghalia Volt's careers and see how they have been similar and different in their own ways. But I'm telling you what, Pete, I'll be tuning in for 60 Minutes because I think with the 60 Minutes crew, as they've always done, they tend to get some juicy details and some things you're going to find out about how interesting these two people's lives are and how key music is and how key music is for all of us. And I think that's what this segment's going to be about. I can't wait.
Kingfish, Ghalia Volt, Sunday, October 29th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. Check it out.